Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Last time we left off, we visited the Herzen Museum to hopefully learn more about the Herzen family, which we did. We learned about more about the Duke, about Ferdinand, was it Ferdinand? Francois? Starts with an F. Either way, Mr. Beluga's real name. And then apparently they have an older brother named Anton, who supposedly, according to the curator, they're not even sure if they're even still around. They're thinking that they may be at the old castle, but that's where the vampire supposedly lives. So, I don't know what's going on. But they did mention that, hey, if we go to the mine, we might find more information about why things are the way that they are, supposedly. We're on our way there, but there were a couple stuff we were doing and puzzles and whatnot, serving tea. And we're just kind of still looking around, see what we got. That's Maurice. Who was I looking for? There's one particular person I was aiming to find. I don't know if I am here correctly. Is it you? That's Olsen. I don't know if I... Yes, okay, I was looking for Olsen. I was looking for... I don't know why I thought I was looking for Opal. I'm like, no, we saw Opal already. I can tell by looking at you that you want to chat with me about something. But before we do that, let's take care of a little business first. And by that he means puzzle! Another disappearing act puzzle. Uh-oh, this might be kind of bad considering just how it's shaped this time around. But hey, you know what? We're gonna give it a shot, which... I wonder if I already fudged this up. Maybe not? Or maybe I did. Yeah, because I can't do anything to the bottom. Okay. How do I want to handle... Okay, now I'm just kind of repeating the same thing, but how would I go about taking care of the balls there in the bottom? Literally just did the same thing again. Well, it's not to say I got closer, but I was able to kind of move around a few pieces I wasn't able to before. I don't know. I wish there was an undo button, not just a simple restart, but... Yeah, see, damn it, I was close. Damn it! Now I can't recall how I did that. I feel like I backed myself into another corner. Oh my god, so close again. So I think I'm almost getting there. I think I'm somewhat doing it correctly where I start from the middle here. Maybe. But then after that, kind of goes downhill. Like that was just dumb. Oh my god, why do I keep... It's gonna make me mad. Like, I'm right there. Yet also not really. I want to say that I'm... Like... I don't know. Well, I kept trying over here. If I do it this way... That was really dumb. I want to move this middle one. Like, I don't know if it's going to be a good idea to... how do I put it? Like, put them all, I guess, in, like, one row, because I feel like we're going to kind of screw ourselves there. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna give this one more shot. But... I don't know. This looks a little bit more promising. There you go. Jesus.
And now to test
Alright,
my
well,
theory.
I would say, you know, doing 3 out of the 4 disappearing
And
acts
there we
without
have
too
it.
much trouble is not too bad. This one, ugh. Oh, actually, that gives us a little bit more information here. The only condition for solving these puzzles was eliminating all but one ball from the board, but the true solution to these puzzles requires you to finish with the ball positioned in the center of space. Well, does it I mean, I know I always end up doing that, but does it really need to? Perhaps I'll provide some incentive for you to revisit a few of these peg solitaire puzzles. No, that's okay. Good work, fellows. Here in Folsense, there aren't many people with things to do. What? Okay. So folks tend to fixate on their hobbies. You know, now I'm being an idiot, never mind. After all, hobbying sure beats sitting around staring at the wall. Sure it does. Alright. Now within the grocery store itself, there is a hidden puzzle with the bottles. I think we've seen this before. Hey, check it out! There's something besides garlic in these containers. Can you believe it? Everything here appears to be in order. Luke, tell me, have you ever heard this one? Jars and cans, too. Okay, so... Oh. So we did this before. I did this just kind of on a whim last time, but... Yeah, look at it. Look at that. Another row of jars and cans all mixed up, and this time there are even more of them. As before, your job is to rearrange these items so that both jars and cans can be grouped with items of the same type. However, in doing so, you must always move 2 containers at once. So... Let's do our best. To be quite frank, I'm not even sure what I'm doing in my life at the moment, but, you know. Okay, we got it.
Here goes.
I don't know how many moves that was, but we kind of fumbled our way through that one. The puzzle can be solved in as few as 4 moves. Oh god, I know as hell I didn't do 4. It is based off one widely known in Japan, since the Edo area. That's an excellent answer, Luke. And a new hamster toy. Nice. Let's see. Now, Garland could be thirsty. But that means we gotta go back in and out until he eventually wants to drink. How quick that's gonna be, take your guess right now. I have no damn idea. That's weird. The thing said, like, I tried clicking right there in the middle, but I didn't. See, unfortunately, I think my mouse is having problems, and I've been looking into it. It sometimes, like, double clicks and sometimes kind of acts if I did not, like, I let go of the input. I've had this mouse for a very long time. It probably is time for me to get a new one. I really like this mouse. I got it for, like, $40. And now, if I want to buy the same one, it's, like, almost $300, and I don't know why. It's one of the Logitechs. This is the G602, and for whatever reason, yeah, like I mentioned, I bought it years ago for like $30, $40, but today, $250 to like $280, close to $3, something. That's one suspected tea set you got there. You should brew me a mean sugar smoked tea in there. You ever had sugar smoked tea? Brewing it's a snap. All you need to do is take a standard Bell Classic and make one little substitution. Is that so? We're open to giving it a shot. Let's see just how difficult this sugar smoked tea is to make. I love the idea like he's just upfront. It's like, I want sugar smoke. And that's exactly what we're gonna get you, buddy. That's nice tea. And drinking it out of a nice porcelain cup like this makes it all the tastier. I gotta hand it to you. It's amazing you can even taste the tea, with this place smelling like it does. I do love garlic, though. It's a wonder food. Oh, don't get me started on how well it keeps. Here, check this baby out. I've been holding on to him for 10 years. One sniff is guaranteed to send vampires running for the hills. Did you say you had a 10-year-old garlic? Blech. Carry that around with you, and vampires won't be the only ones trying to stay away when you're out of your way. I mean, if it keeps, but yeah, it's a little much. All right. So that is that. We could go up to the watchtower because the person there actually can be thirsty. And wow, right off the bat, perfect. You two, there's an emergency. We're all in big trouble. Oh no, what's going on? It's my tea. It's not sweet at all. How's a man supposed to fight vampires without sweet tea? How? I was going to go home and brew a new batch, but I can't leave my post. We're trapped here like rats. Oh, is that all? What do you mean, is that all? What will do if the vampire busts in? How will I quench my thirst mid-combat? Exactly what kind of tea would you allow to continue your fight? Would allow you to? It's a secret monster fighting recipe handed down from great-great-granddaddy. It's got joy root clover and a little something else that makes it smoky and thirst obliterating. I see. I believe we might be able to make you something that would approximate you that tea. Oh, aren't you well prepared? All right then, if you can brew it, bring it on. All right, and what you are looking for is the Clover Quencher. Just one more thing, guys, and that's it. He seems restored and cheerful and ready to kick some vampire rump. Oh, yes, that hits the spot. I gotta hand it to you. You really came through with me here. You've done a great thing for the folks of this town, who will remain safe thanks to my protection. Gee, you seem awfully worked up, mister. That can't be good for you. Listen to me, boy. You can't underestimate vampires. They're cunning creatures. Just when you think you've spotted one, Kazam! Shaquille O'Neal. He vanishes on you. The bottom line is, don't tempt fate when it comes to vampires, so stay away from Herzon Castle. Alright, you say so. Excuse me. Now, with that being all said and done, we can now finally... What is this? Hold on really quick, guys. Sorry, I'm just checking something on my phone. Yeah, now that we did all of that, we can now finally head over to the mine, which is just beyond this gate, apparently. Remember, we've never once been here. Oh, look, a new guy, and he wants something to drink. Might as well get out of the way. See these shades? They're my favorite pair, but no matter how I wipe them, everything's still blurry. From where I stand, the lens look just fine. Perhaps the root of the problem isn't your glasses at all. Tell me, do your eyes feel strained? Well, now you mention it, I guess they do. Well, I'll be. Aren't you the fast thinker? If you can learn to relax, your eyes might feel better. How about a cup of nice tea to aid the effort? Tea, huh? Well, heck, if it's no bother, I'll take you up on that offer. Something relaxing and, what the heck, a little spicy and earthly would be great. And the last thing that we need to brew would be Cayenne Twilight. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the tea that we need to brew. And why the hell did I feel like I dropped something? I guess I didn't. Come here, buddy. Okay. Oh, that's one spicy finish. I like. And you know, I think my eyes do feel better. Thanks for the tea. It really helped me out. Oh, not again. What's the matter now, sir? I can still see that stupid fog. Maybe the air in Folsense is just really polluted. We are now a tea master! Layton's challenges, the tea master's house has been added to your map. At first I was like, who the hell's that lady? She's the one who gave us the tea set at the very beginning in Dropstone. So there you go. And I'm sure if we go in here, maybe the icon changed a little bit. It did. They're coming out of the tea looking a little scary in my opinion, but okay. And we still got a bunch of things here. Actually, did we see some of these? The trampoline makes his hamster jump forward 2 spaces and upon landing run forward until he hits something. Oh, okay. So I'm sure we can do something insane with this. I don't think we absolutely need to, but it's there. Okay. Well, you know what? We got some hint coins here. So let's go ahead and find those. We should be at... Well, it looks like he found one already, but there's going to be one in the lamp. That's the one that Stuart found. There's going to be one in the grass in the bottom left. There you go. And finally, there's going to be one... Some rock should have it. All right there. Oh, that one. Those were kind of grouped together pretty quickly, or pretty nicely. So we are at 169. We are good to go there. And I don't know if there's really anything else. I don't think he gives us... Oh, crap. He does give us a puzzle. You two must have nerves of steel to come all the way out here. But that doesn't mean I won't test you what you're made of. Try this puzzle on for size. Different suits. Below are 16 cards. There are 4 cards from each suite. Diamond, club, spades, and hearts. The cards are arranged in a 4x4 grid as shown below, and 4 cards have already been put down. Arrange the remaining cards so that each vertical column, horizontal row, and diagonal line of 4 cards contains 1 card from each suit. Tap a space to place a card there or to change a card's suit. Wait, so it has to be... Am I understanding this properly? Arrange the remaining cards so that each vertical, horizontal, and diagonal line of 4 cards contains 1 card from each suit. So, when they say diagonal, I guess they only mean this, right? Because this is only containing 3 cards. That's why I was a little bit confused. I'm like, I can't do anything here. Like, that's gonna... Well, this can't work because the spade is right there in the bottom. And I was like, well, this one is not going to work, and that's not going to work because they're right next to each other, but that's not a full diagonal. So let's try that. Well, frankly, that would be the only thing. I can't use hearts. Can't use that. Can't use a diamond. So, well, I guess for certain, it's going to be that simple, no matter what we do. And then what's left over now is the club here. Well, let's see what else I can do. Should I put a diamond here? Or over there? If I do diamond... No, that's not going to work because what's left would be the clubs, and I'll be right next to it. So we want the club here. We want the diamond here. No, what the hell am I talking about? Because now, where the hell am I going to put the diamond on the second vertical row? Why did I say I can't put the... Oh, because the club... So maybe at the very beginning, maybe we shouldn't have the heart here. Maybe that will switch those out. Now, this works. Can put a spade here. Damn it. Put a spade there. And put a club here. Put a diamond here. What else am I missing? Should I put a diamond here? That's a heart. Put a spade. And the club? I think I got it. I mean, this all looks like nothing's overlapping. Yeah, no, I think we're good.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay.
A true gentleman
Not too terrible.
leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Just had to, work on it a little bit. Did that one give your brain a workout? It's a great puzzle to set up with real cards and share with a friend. Now that's what I'm talking about. Primo puzzle solving right there. Listen, Herzen Castle is on the other side of this forest. No one will come within a mile of it, but I hear the Duke's fortune is just sitting there in piles. If you're thinking about heading in, keep your guard up against the vampire or whatever the hell's in there. Alright. Apparently he has another puzzle for us. Hey, this fork in the road is my turf. What's the big idea? Oh well, since you came all the way here, and why not try your hand in this puzzle I've got? Did you just forget that I just helped you with some tea? Oh crap. A fifth one of these? Oh no. Oh no, this is probably gonna be a bad one. But let's kinda give it a shot. I feel like I'm gonna be neglecting maybe. I can't tell if I was close or not, but we gave it a shot. That was that. I'm wondering if I can, like, mirror certain moves to see if that can help out. I really think I'm just messing all this up now. Especially considering I'm just leaving that one right there. By its lonesome. Yeah, no, that didn't work out at all. Sorry I'm quiet. I'm just really trying to concentrate. I want to do something with this. I just don't know what. You gotta be kidding. Damn it! Oh, I had a feeling I was right there, too. And I just made a mistake. Maybe it was early on, maybe it was very late. Damn. And the thing is, I don't even know where the hell I started, too. I think I started like that. I mentioned, like, I was trying to mirror various things like this. I don't know about that, because now I'm worried about the bottom. I feel like I should be... I don't know. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm gonna be screwed here. Yeah, yeah, there's no... Man. Why are you throwing these crazy ones at me, game? That was really dumb. That was probably the worst attempt I had so far. Oh my god. Or is that the worst attempt I had so far? Let me just keep working on this, because I feel like this one's going to take me a little while. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. I have been at this for a while. Funny enough, it seemed like going counterclockwise for the majority of it seemed to help out. It wasn't all the damn time, but it was helping quite a bit to get to this kind of spot. So I think we're basically getting to where we were in some of the other puzzles, where I think I can just do this. There you go. Yeah, that...
To test my theory.
That was a lot of ew.
And there we have it.
Ugh. I don't know how many moves you had to do for that one, but... For purpose of this puzzle, multiple jumps in a row using a single ball still only count as one move. If you got some time on your hands, why not try this puzzle again and see how many few moves you need... Shut up. That was rough. You tore through that puzzle like it was nothing. No. Wild things live in the forest, pal. If you're set on going deeper, you gotta be prepared for danger. Well, thank you, I guess. So those are his two puzzles. We gave him tea. We're good here. Let's go to the right. Because we're here by the forest gate. Doesn't look like there's anything we can do here now. But we are able to get some hint coins. There you go. There's one there. Another there. And the last one somewhere to the lower left. There we go. So that should put us at 172. And it does. We're making decent progress there. All right. With that, I think now we can just, actually, let's just see what happens. Suppose you can't enter here, but let's just see. The gate's locked shut. Let's go, Luke. There you go. More than likely, that's what leads to the castle, but it's probably gonna be like the final area. This must be the mine we heard about, Professor. Yes, it appears to be sealed off. Just imagine it, Luke. They used to dig for gold here. From what we've heard about the gold changing the town, there must have been a ton of it down there. But if it did so much for the town's development, why would they seal off the place? Couldn't say the word off, it just didn't want to squeak out. That's a question we might be able to answer if we find some account of what transpired here. No sense in any more speculation. Let's venture in. Well, before we do that...
Found one!
Found one! Excuse me. Let's go and grab the one he found. So we found it right there by the bush. Should be somewhere in the bottom left. There we go. And finally, some on the grass on the right-hand side. All right. That should give us 175, and it does. But we also see we can take a picture, but I just want to see if there's anything else here. I don't think it is. Go and just take that picture. And let's begin trying to find some differences. After this, just two more. Alright, what can we find? The bush right off the bat is not there.
This should do the trick. Ha! Wonderful.
Huh. Alright. have a feeling it has something to do with, like, the bricks. And I'm not seeing that. Or the minecarts. Or even, like, the wood and, like, on the top of the mine entrance. All color bricks. I don't know, like, if you see here, I don't see another brick here. Would it do that? Would it be, like, that close to one another?
Let's see if this works.
Yeah.
That was almost too easy.
Okay. Huh. No, it just counted the same. That's why I was very confused. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, no, so all the brick layouts seem fine. The freaking tires seem fine on the carts. I guess. No, wait, there is a missing, like, brick right here.
Let's see if this works.
There you go.
That was almost too easy.
Yeah, the last one, though, I don't know what the hell, where that's at. Wait. What is that? Oh, okay, so on the right, I don't know why I thought there was like a smudge. No. It looks like something's coming out of the minecart, but not here.
Here goes.
There you go. Jesus.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
That should have been the most obvious one. Alright, just 2 more of those and we'll be good with that. Well, let's see if we can find that hidden puzzle. Here we are. Professor, I think I've stumbled upon a hidden puzzle here. The locked box. Oh, this is going to be fun. The box shown below is fitted with a lock consisting of 2 dials. You can't turn a blue dial, but when you turn a red dial, the blue dial moves an equal amount. To see the relationship between the 2 dials, you turn the red dial 1 from its original position as shown below. In order to open a lock, you must turn the blue dial to 3, 6, and 4, and then finally 1, in that order. Since you can't turn the blue dial directly, what numbers must you turn the red dial in order to produce the desired numbers on the blue dial? So, how do we get... How the hell does this work? 0 equals 5. But if we turn it to 3, it equals to 2? What in God's name is happening here? Wait, maybe I get it. So, like, the starting position, I should say, is 0 and 5, right? So, if I turn it 1, this should be 4. If I turn it to 2, this should be 3. If I turn it to 3, that would be 2. 4 would be 1. That's just imagine that's a 1. 5 would be 0. 6 would then be 7. 7 would be 6. And I think that's it. So, alright, so that means we have... In order to get 3, 6, 4, 1, I guess it'll be 2. I'm gonna confuse myself. 2, 7. 1, 4. Why the hell am I confusing myself in my own directions here? I'm almost positive this is the code. It's not very hard, but like I'm confusing myself a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's 2714.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Come on. There we go. Yeah. It wasn't really hard to decipher, but once again, I was just confusing myself. The raw dial has to be turned to 2, 7, 1, and 4 to produce the numbers you need on a blue dial. It turns out these two dials actually rotate in opposite directions. One great way to solve this problem is to create a chart with each dial's corresponding numbers like the one above. Now, that's exactly what I did, but I was still confusing myself. Alright. Phew! That one was no picnic. But it wasn't terrible either. Alright, so that's all we can do here. Let's actually enter the mine itself. Look at that, I have like its own little diagram too. This is the mine machine room, apparently. There's only apparently 2. No, I'm wrong again. There are 3 hint coins here. Oh crap. This door isn't going to open, Professor. Yes, so it seems we need to solve the puzzle first. I was hoping to, you know, get the hint coins first, but that's okay. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. The button that opens the door in front of you is buried deep within this machine, so you can't push it directly. However, by pulling the knob at the top to the left or right, you can move the various gears and plates in the machine, allowing you to press the button at the bottom. In order to open or hit the open button, should you pull the knob towards A or B? Oh my god. So, funny enough, I recently played WarioWare Inc. on a Game Boy Advance just for the hell of it, and to also get the retro achievement badge for it. And there is one minigame there that's exactly this, where depending on which direction are you going to save the person or not. So that one was always hard for me just because, you know, we have a time limit. Here, we can take our time. So, at the end of the day, we want this to go left. Meaning that we want this to turn that away. Okay? So, in order to do that, this, whatever, needs to go that way, which can go this way. And to go that way, that needs to go here. To do that, this needs to go like so. And then... Wait. Yes, and to do that, does this also need to go like so? In order to do that, we need that to turn that way. Wait. Yeah. Shoot. I think I messed this up. It's this I'm iffy on. No, if I turn it... Wait a damn minute. Why am I looking at this weird... I'm trying to look at this one right now. Like, if it goes clockwise. No, then it's gonna turn that one the other. So no, we want this that way. We go this way, and to do that, we need to go. So I think I got it. It should be B.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Oh my god. Okay. Still don't know if I
leaves no
got it
puzzle
down where I needed to, but yes. Okay. Maybe. Yes. Their arrows are drawn a little bit differently, but that's what's throwing me off. But I got it. Moving the knob towards B will spin the gears in a way that causes the bottom lever to hit the open button. Since there are two possible answers for the puzzle, you could have just guessed, but we're sure you thought the problem out before answering, right? Oh yeah, definitely. Excellent. The door is open now. Let's proceed on. Okay. But we still need to find those hint coins. Where the hell are they? What does this meter measure? You tell me. Oh, there we go. There. I guess that's that. One's on the, another one's on the lamp, and one's gonna be on the sand. Okay. So with that, that should put us at 178, and it does. We're doing good. Is that all to do here? I believe it is. Now we're in the mine room.
Oh, over here.
Well, he found something, so there you go. One coin there on the lamp. Another one's on the shovel right below it. And one is going to be right here on the top of, I guess, the sand, rocks, whatever. So that should put us at 181. It sure does. We're doing good. All right. So there is a door there to the left. However, look, there's something on the wall there. This is most certainly a puzzle. Let's take a closer look, shall we? A maze of doors. All the doors in the maze below only open in one direction. Each door can be opened by pushing from the direction shown below, but when approached from the opposite direction, no amount of pulling or pushing will open it. If you try to go through the whole maze from the start and pass through every room, you'd never make it to the exit. However, this feat would be possible if one of the doors could open in the opposite direction. Can you find and circle this door? Go that way. Well, see, right there. Say we went right here. We wouldn't be able to do anything unless we made one of these doors the one opens both ways. Let's assume the top one. Because actually, we can't even... Hold on. It won't even work on the right. If we made this one go both ways, that one's still not going to open up for us. Oh, but how the hell is that going to work? Because we had to go through every room. Even if I did... Well, Now, hold on. Let's see. I think I still do this. So I go here. Make this one... go both ways. Open this, open that. Can I go through doors multiple... Can I go through rooms multiple times? Say I did something like this. Boom, 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 and I came back. Okay. Why can't I just do something like this? Go back, open this door, go back, go back. Let's say I want to go through this door. Go back, go, go, go. And this time go through this door. Doop. Right? There's nothing in the puzzle telling me that I can't go through the rooms multiple times. So, yeah, it's this door right here.
Just leave it to me. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Expecting it to be a lot worse than what it was. You did it. You had to pass through every room on the way to the exit to solve the puzzle, but no one ever said you can't pass through the same room twice. That is what I was iffy on. It's like, you didn't tell me, so I'm like, I'm just going to go round and round like an idiot. I finally solved it. Still, it's odd, Professor. Why would someone go to the trouble of placing a puzzle down here? Perhaps the miners made puzzles to pass the time between shifts as they worked in the mine. Hey, a diary key. Let's go in and read that right now, then. Almost done the diary. My father fell ill from that sickness and has passed on. I also heard that many of the people who left Folsense have formed a small village a safe distance from town. I imagine she lives there now, too. I decided to send her a letter. As Duke, I can't leave town, but I've entrusted my message with a man who is passing through town. Now all I can do is wait for her reply. Okay. Well, I think we're done here, so let's go ahead and to the left. We're here in the mine lift, and he found something. But let's see, we have one here and to the left of this mound. The one that he found is like right there. Okay. And the third is going to be this metal pipe here. There you go. That should bring us to 184. We are good. All right. This mine lift. What do we got here? Well, I guess we can go down. We'll need to get this lift running again if we want to head farther into the mine. But how to do that? Aha! I see some severed wires over here. I bet the reason the lift isn't moving. Let's see. Yes, go ahead and reconnect them, Luke. That should fix our problem. Are you guys certified electricians? Layton, that was it's kind of bullshit what you just did right there, too. Like, yeah, this could be live wires. Luke, why don't you come here and do this? The elevator switch. Oh, damn it all. It's been a while, I'll say that. The circuit board for the elevator contains a puzzle. According to the instructions, you need to make the blue ball and red balls switch places in order to restore power to the elevator. Are you up to the task? Probably not. Oh, no, they just don't move. In general, like these blocks, like right in, like to the left and right of this block I'm moving. Okay, so probably gonna just mess around like crazy with this. Let's get the blue ball out there. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Gotta move the, yeah, I'm probably not doing this right at all. And, yeah, I know people apparently have some grievances with me doing these puzzles. Like, oh my god, it's hard to watch as I'm doing this, whatnot. Guys, you know, I get it. you know, I'm never gonna be one to do all these puzzles like greatly. You know, I guess I just ask that, you know, give me a little bit of grace here, you know. I try, you know. Like I'm gonna make stupid ass mistakes. So so with that being said and done, that wasn't terrible. I didn't do
Here
it
goes.
in a few amount of moves. I was like 86, but I did it. It
Layton's
wasn't
apprentice
terrible,
strikes
terrible.
again.
You're really good. You should be able to solve this puzzle in as few as 12 moves. Ah, that's all right. I did it like, you know, in times 6 or 7. And that's all right. Oh, listen, did you hear that? It sounds like the elevator's up and running again. Oh, the lift is making some noise. I think it's fixed. Excellent. Suppose our next move should be to head down then. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. All right. That's puzzle 80 completed. I'm a little over an hour, but apparently I'm getting kind of close. So let's keep going a little bit.
Jackpot!
Jackpot, look what I found! We're in the mine safe room. So he clicked around here somewhere. There we are. There's also a lamp up top right that has one. And finally, the railing on the right. There you go. That should put us at 187, if I'm not mistaken. There we are. We're good to go. All right. With that being said, let's try opening this baby up. What do you think? Oh, excuse me. What do you think, Luke? Could this safe hold some of the journals that Grinko mentioned? Well, we won't know until we open it, but how do we open it? The lock is rather complicated. Let me see if I can decipher the code. The old safe. Oh boy. Find the 4-number code that opens a safe. You can use the numbers 0 through 5 in your answer, but each number can be used only once. The small lights next to each row of numbers are the key to finding the code, as they tell you how much in common that row has with the final code. Each white light indicates a number that matches 1 in the code but is in a different place within the sequence. An orange light indicates a number that is in the code and is in the correct spot. Tap the numbers at the bottom to enter the code. So, Wordle, I guess. I mean, I trust me, this type of puzzle has been around for ages. But let me see if I understood this really quick. So, each white light indicates a number that matches 1 in the code, but it's in a different place within a sequence. An orange light indicates a number that is in the code and it's in the correct spot. What's interesting is the majority of these have 2 orange lights. So, in some capacity, the third one versus 0, 1, 2, 3, we know that 2 of them their numbers in the code and they're in the correct spots. One, and we got 1 and 1 here. But that's not to say, like, I don't see, like, any other number, like, duplicated elsewhere. Like, I don't see 2 in any of these spots. I don't see 3 in any of these spots. So maybe I wasn't looking at this right. I'm thinking about it right. This isn't... It's not hard. But... This goes up to 5, right? Okay. I do think this is 1. Maybe. Well, this is 2 are in the right spot. I do see 5 being duplicated twice, or it's included. 5 is included in the top, the first and second row. It's very possible that that could be the spot for the 3rd number. Maybe. But if we assume that, let me see this. If we assume it is 1 and 5, and then over here, hold on. Let me fix that again. Let's get rid of the orange. Maybe this helps me out a little bit. Now, because we had 2, I get a little bit confused. It gives me 4 total lights in the top and bottom. But just because we had 2 white lights and 2 orange lights, does that mean that they could be different numbers? Because if we assume that and we say like, okay, 1 and 5, and we have 0 and 4, but they're the correct numbers but different sequences. It could be 0 and 4. Maybe. But if we go with that logic, that 0 and 4, it could match with this. Say this is 4, that's one of the spots, and then here's 0. And then over here, we have one of the spots, there's 0. And then over here, we could say 4, and then 1 and 5 are in different areas. So yeah, I guess I got it. I think it's 0, 1, 5, 4.
This should do the trick.
Okay. Hey, that
And there we have
wasn't
it.
as terrible as I thought. Some people solve this by entering numbers haphazardly until they stumble upon a solution, but it's much more fun to think your way to the answer. Well, sure, but there you go. That did the trick. Have a look at this, Professor. Ah, this looks like a worker's journal. This is just the thing we've been looking for, Luke. Perhaps it can shed some light on what transpired here. Let's see what it says. We dug up some funny mineral that I'd never seen before here in the Duke's gold deposit. He's sure the ore could be refined into some other kind of precious metal. Personally, I feel like there's something sinister about this stuff. Not that the Duke cares one bit. No, he'll have his way, and we'll keep digging. I'll bet my life on that. Some other kind of precious metal? But I thought this was a gold mine. Ever since we unearthed that awful ore, folks have been dropping like flies from some unknown illness. So many people in town are sick that half our workforce here has stopped coming in. What in the world's going on here? Gosh, that's just terrible. So many people must have gotten sick. Folsense's run as a gleaming beacon of prosperity is at an end. This town is cursed and ruined. I suspect we're just days away from shutting down this awful mine for good. I leave this diary behind so that anyone who tries to reopen the mine thinks twice. Or, you could have just told people, but whatever. How odd. The date on this last entry is from just about 50 years ago. But that can't be right. The mine was up and running until recently. Yes, so we've been told. But this has me thinking. Both this diary and Gringo suggest a connection between the Elysian Box and the events in the mine. From what I can tell, all of this traces back to a single man, the Duke himself. Even if he himself is long gone, his castle may yet contain the answers for all of the questions. So, does that mean we have to go visit that spooky castle for ourselves? Do you mean to tell me you're scared of the place? Of course not! 1,000,000 vampires wouldn't scare me! If there truly is a vampire living in that castle, I'd very much like to make his acquaintance. Okay. Don't say things like that, Professor! If we met one, I'm sure he'd eat us on the spot! They decide to venture out into Herzen Castle. Alright. Well, let's see. I have a little over an hour, but let's just get out of here, and then we'll call it a video. I believe we've retrieved the records we came for. Let's take our leave now. But what's this? The lift is out of service again. I say, this won't do. Oh, but look here. There's a set of buttons built into the wall. Surely one of these buttons will send the lift back up, but they're disconnected. Why wouldn't we have puzzles? Restarting the lift. Oh my god. The wires connecting the elevator to the button controlling it have somehow been severed. However, if you connect the negative and positive wires on the top of the wires carrying the same charge below, you can fix the elevator. To do this, you need to draw the lines between the sets of X-shaped terminals, and then draw 2 lines to connect each positive and negative terminal to its counterpart and get the elevator running again. Okay. Ugh. This is gonna be a little bit of a pain. I guess we just follow them along. Okay. And then this one. Loop-de-loop. Okay. So that's one wire. Let's see. Loopy just goes in, up, around. Almost sounded tricky there, so to the left there. This one goes here and around, it loops. I guess that's it. No, wait. I was gonna fudge that up. Get out of here. Right? That looks right.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yeah, okay, that wasn't hard. It just
And
follow the
there we have
wire.
it.
We're back in business. The elevator's working again. The buttons appear to be working. We should be able to leave the mine now. Yeah, no, I think we are good. Can we leave? Seems like we're good. Hey, a person. Wait a minute. Are you the guy from Curious Village? Oh, you are. I guess. Did you have glasses on before? Hola, friend-san. Am I glad to see you? I was sure I'd never see another soul ever again. Hey, I know you. I was traveling El Mundo, and last thing I remember, I was in Trisito to Egypt. Tell me, Bite, how long ago were these 5 pyramids built? Sorry, sir, you're not in Egypt. Do you remember how you got here? I haven't the foggiest, senor. Un momento, I'm heading for Africa. The next momento, I'm down here. With no one around, I started poking at this thing to pass the time, and I think I broke it. Ayya! Help me fix it, s'il vous plaît. This guy's weird. Balancing ornaments. Small ornaments dangle from a metal bar, and they've thrown the bar off balance. The 5 ornament strings are spaced equally apart, and each of the 3 types of ornaments weighs a different amount. The heaviest ornament weighs the same as the 3 of the lightest ornaments, while a medium ornament weighs the same as 2 of the lightest ornaments. Place one of the 3 ornaments in the rectangle in the space marked with a question mark to restore the bar's balance. Okay. So... I feel like we gotta make assumptions here. The heaviest ornament weighs the same as the 3 lightest, and the medium weighs the same as 2 of the lightest. So at the end of the day, they equal, like, I guess I'll make it simple. 1 equals 1, 2, or 3. So... with that kind of being said, I'm making assumptions here. If we look at the far left, like, we have 3 crescent moons and 2 suns, I guess. It is the bar that has the most, let me see something here. That could be the lightest. Well, it's 1, 1, and 1. Would we want to say the moon one could be, or the sun, whatever, could be the heaviest? Or if we assume it's the second heaviest, that means it would equal up to a total of 4 more of these moons. I don't know if I'm looking at this right. And here, maybe we could assume that the star is like 3. Maybe. That's 3. I don't know if I'm thinking about this right. 7, 4, 4. We don't know. 3 and 3. 9? I'm a little confused. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Like, we could put a moon in there, and then we can have all the middle ones equal up to 4. How the hell is that going to achieve balance? Or, hold on a minute. If we kind of like split it down the middle, like that's 9 11. We'll just say 13 on this side because we have 7 and 4, and then we'll take half of the 4, so like that's going to be 13. This, I guess, if we're taking 2 of the 4 in the middle, that puts us at 11. But that's still not really adding up now because we already have 3 here, and then we got to add something else? That should achieve what we're looking for. I mean, if I wanted to be the closest thing, I guess I can say the moon. But that doesn't sound correct. Or my logic is not there whatsoever. This is an odd one. They're thrown off balance. Well, hold on a minute. Maybe I'm not looking at this right. Because the heaviest ornament weighs the same as 3 of the lightest ones, while a medium one weighs the same as 2 of the lightest. Well, let's go with the moon. Because with all those numbers, I just don't think anything heavier is gonna make this any better. I don't see how this is gonna make it better, but
Consider this puzzle solved.
okay, please for the life
A true
just
gentleman
tell me
leaves no
how this
puzzle
works.
unsolved.
The crescent moon ornament is just heavy enough to balance things out. A single star ornament weighs the same as 1 sun and 1 moon together. A strand of ornaments that is supposed to counterbalance the one of a question mark doesn't have any star ornaments, but if you compare the ornaments as shown above, you can figure out what should be go in a question mark irregardless. So, like, moon will be 2, 1, and 1, which is the equivalent being 3 and 1. And then the sun and moon will equal sun, moon, and moon, which you add them. Okay. I'll take it. Oh, wunderbar! A million arigatos, mine to me. What the hell, dude? And now I can finally leave this musty tomb. Oh, diary key. Let's go ahead and read that, and then we can just end the episode. One more diary, too. I don't know how many days have passed with me waiting to hear back from her. It's been so long, and in fact, even trying to figure out when I sent that letter has become difficult. Maybe she really doesn't love me. Maybe she's living in some other town, happily married to another man. Maybe. I don't know, man. You're just waiting for her. Maybe you should do something? I don't know. Anyway, with that being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. Next time, we will... Well, I guess we're going to head over to the castle. We'll see how that goes. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.